What do you need? There is not much daylight left. This is hardly the time to be discussing personal details, don't you think? We will have to fight for our lives very shortly. I beg your pardon, my lady. Where are my manners? What would you like to know? Oh, you mean, am I married? No, I've never had the pleasure. If I did, I'd be lucky to find a woman as lovely as yourself. If I may be so bold, what of you, my lady? Are you married? I find that hard to believe. Surely that is a crime somewhere. But I am too bold, my lady. This is hardly the time for such banter. Please accept my apology. You're too kind, my lady. Amongst many other things. Are you married? Mages can marry, or so I'm told. I can think of several reasons why one would be willing to be so brave. But I am too bold, my lady. This is hardly the time for such banter. Please accept my apology. Whatever you do, Eamon is the priority here. If you have to, just get him out of there. Isolde, me, and anyone else, we are expendable. You are brave as well as beautiful, it seems. The Maker smiled on me indeed when he sent you to Redcliffe. If only this had been... But I can delay no longer. Allow me to bid you farewell. And good luck. You're a rather unusual group, to say the least. Can I ask who you are and why you've come? You're here to see Eamon, a dwarf, whatever for.
Maybe we should crack his kneecaps first.
He doesn't see much of anyone at the moment. Did you know Eamon has been ill?
Wonderful. Intruders. I hope you have a good reason for breaking and entering into my home. You've a high-born look about you. You were expecting some bowing and scraping, maybe. The name's Dwyn. Pleased to meet you. Now, kindly tell me why you're here. So, Murdoch's sending a dwarf to do his begging for him? Hoping I'll get all misty-eyed with thoughts of home? Look, I'll tell you the same thing I told him. I'm not risking my neck for this town. I have to admit, you've a better chance than most. At least another dwarf is likely to have a few rocks to rub together between their ears. What do you have in mind, then? Let's hear it. It's been a while since I've seen a dwarf lass as pretty as you. I'll give you that. It's tempting. But a night with you isn't worth risking my neck for Murdoch and those idiots. That's for sure.
Hello? Is there someone out there? Who is it? By all that's holy, you! I can't believe it! Maker's breath, how did you get here? I never thought I'd see you again, of all people. You didn't, did you? Of course, you might want to kill me now, considering what I did. You don't know? I'm the one who poisoned Arl Eamon. For all I know, he's already dead. He's not? That's a relief. I can't tell you how much. Please, I know how it seems. Poisoning the Arl was a terrible thing. But I'm not behind everything else happening here, I swear. Before I say anything else, I need to ask you a question. You can do whatever you feel you need to afterward, but I need to know. What became of Lily? They didn't hurt her, did they? The thought that she might have paid for my crime. Oh, my poor Lily, she must hate me now, if she even lives. What have I done? So, here we are again, the two of us. What happens now? I know it looks suspicious, but I'm not responsible for the creatures and the killings in the castle. I was already imprisoned when all that began. At first, Lady Isolde came here with her men, demanding that I reverse what I'd done. I thought she meant my poisoning of the Arl. That's the first I heard about the walking corpses. She thought I'd summoned a demon to torment her family and destroy Redcliffe. She had me tortured. There was nothing I could do or say that would appease her. So they left me to rot. Lady Isolde was looking for a mage to tutor Connor's secret. Teagan Loghain found out and he sent me. I was to use the opportunity to poison the Arl. I was told that Arl Eamon was a threat to Ferelden, that if I dealt with him, Loghain would settle matters with the Circle. All I wanted was to be able to return. But he abandoned me here, didn't he? Everything's fallen apart. I never thought it would end like this. Maker, I've made so many mistakes. I've disappointed so many people. I wish I could go back and fix it. I just want to make everything right again. I don't know. I dabbled because it seemed the only way Lily and I could escape. The only way I could avoid being made tranquil. I swear, if I knew what would happen, I'd never have started down this path. I'd never have listened to Loghain. Oh, thanks. That makes me feel so much better. At least let me explain what I was doing here. Connor had started to show signs. Lady Isolde was terrified the Circle of Magi would take him away for training.
Connor? A mage? I can't believe it.
She sought an apostate, a mage outside the Circle, to teach her son in secret so he could learn to hide his talent. Her husband had no idea. Some, but he's still very young. He can barely cast a minor spell, never mind something more powerful. At least not intentionally. I have thought about it, and it's possible Connor could have inadvertently done something to tear open the veil. With the veil to the Fade torn, spirits and demons could infiltrate the castle. Powerful ones could kill and create those walking corpses. The Arl's a decent man. I wondered how he could possibly be the threat Loghain said he was, but I did it anyway. I'm such a fool. I'm just sick of running away and hiding from what I've done. I'm going to try to fix it any way I can. We were friends once. I know I don't deserve to call you that after what I did. If it ever meant anything, please help me fix this. And I betrayed you. And Lily. I'm sorry. So sorry. Please, I'm begging you, won't you help me try and do one thing right in my life?
I say kill the mage. He cannot be trusted.
He doesn't need to die, surely.
I say this boy could still be of use to us, but if not, then let him go. Why keep him prisoner here?
Hey, let's not forget he's a blood mage. You can't just set a blood mage free.
Better to slay him. Better to punish him for his choices. Is this Alistair who speaks, or the Templar?
I'd say it's common sense. We don't even know the whole story yet.
Give me a chance, please. You're letting me out? And what then? No, I'm not leaving. I made a mistake and I'm going to find some way to fix it. I can't believe it! And here I thought this couldn't get any worse. Brilliant. Go on, have a go at me if that's what you want. Gloat away. Well, look at those spiffy clothes. Heard you became a Grey Warden. Isn't that great? A Circle Mage and now a Grey Warden. And your old friend Jowan? Oh, stuck in a cold dungeon, tortured, starving. Don't mind him, he's doing just fine. No, not at all. What reason would I have to feel that way? It's not like you betrayed me, lost me the love of my life, and got me thrown out of the Circle. I've been running since I last saw you. I've slept in ditches, in rotten logs, in the rain. I've gone hungry for weeks. I was lost, utterly alone. You expect me to just forget this happened? I made a mistake, all right? I admit it. I dabbled, and I've been paying for it ever since. And I'm so tired. Before I say anything else, I need to ask you a question. You can do whatever you feel you need to afterward, but I need to know. What became of Lily? They didn't hurt her, did they? The thought that she might have paid for my crime. But she didn't know about me. I should have told her. I should have... Oh, please, just tell me if she's all right. Oh, thank the Maker. For small mercies, at least. And thank you for telling me. It's good to know I haven't ruined everything I've touched. So, here we are again, the two of us. What happens now? Why wouldn't I? I was desperate, and this is Teran Loghain we're talking about for Andraste's sake. Why wouldn't I believe him? Thank you. Somehow that makes your betrayal back at the tower so much easier to bear. Oh, who am I kidding? Let me try to explain what came next, at least. I wondered how he could possibly be the threat Loghain said he was, but I did it anyway. I'm such a fool. Mistakes like mine? I've just messed everything up my entire life. I've made such bad decisions. I'm just sick of running away and hiding from what I've done. I'm going to try to fix it any way I can. You broke your word to me back at the tower. I think you owe me. Help me fix this. Don't you? I trusted you when you said you'd help Lily and I escape. If you hadn't helped, maybe we wouldn't even have tried. Then at least Lily would be fine. Please, I'm begging you, won't you help me try and do one thing right in my life?
He's your friend. You know him best.
Give me a chance, please. I tried to save anyone still up there. There must be something I can do. Afterwards, I assume I'll be arrested, or executed, or whatever people like me get. I'm sorry I lashed out at you earlier. I wanted to blame someone for what's happened to me, but I know you had your reasons. A part of me knew right from the beginning that I'd have to face the consequences one day. I knew I'd be caught, eventually. Everything I've done has just delayed the inevitable. I'm done with running and hiding. I need to account for what I've done. I'm glad you think so. So what now? You're letting me out? And what then?
Are you truly suggesting just letting him go? A dangerous blood mage? That's not what I... Oh, never mind.
Then I'll go. I'm sorry things ended this way. I hope I see you again one day, under better circumstances. I'm sorry, my lady, but Connor has become an abomination. He's no longer your son.
You! You did this to Connor!
I didn't summon any demon, I told you! Please, if you'll let me help.
Help? You betrayed me! I brought you here to help my son, and in return you poisoned my husband?
This is the mage you spoke of? Didn't you say he was in the dungeon?
He was. I assumed the creatures had killed him by now. He must have been set free. Useful? After everything he did, he should be executed! Without him, none of this would have happened.
Your secrecy made his actions possible, Isolde.
But
I know what you must think of me, my lady. I took advantage of your fear. I'm sorry, I never knew it would come to this.
Well, I shan't turn away his help. Not yet. And if Connor is truly an abomination...
He's not always the demon you saw. Connor is still inside him, and sometimes he breaks through. Please, I just want to protect him.
Isn't that what started this? You hired the mage to teach Connor in secret, to protect him.
If they discovered Connor had magic, then they'd take him away.
I wouldn't normally suggest slaying a child, but he's an abomination. I'm not sure there's any choice.
There is another option, though I loathe offering it. A mage could confront the demon in the Fade without hurting Connor himself.
What do you mean? Is the demon not within Connor?
Not physically. The demon approached Connor in the Fade while he dreamt and controls him from there. We can use the connection between them to find the demon.
You can enter the Fade, then? And kill the demon without hurting my boy?
No, but I can enable another mage to do so. It normally requires lyrium and several mages. But I have... blood magic. Yes, that's right. The ritual I know, it requires life energy. A lot of it. All of it, in fact.
So, someone must die? Someone must be sacrificed?
Yes, and then we send another mage into the Fade. I can't enter because I'm doing the ritual. Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. It's not much of an option.
I agree. And I offer my own life. I will be the sacrifice.
What? Isolde, are you mad? Eamon would never allow this.
Either someone kills my son to destroy that thing inside him, or I give my life so my son can live. To me, the answer is clear.
Blood magic. How can more evil be of any help here? Two wrongs don't make a right.
Connor is blameless in this. He should not have to pay the price.
You're the mage here, not I, my friend. It's you who would be going into the Fade. The decision is yours.
My son awaits your decision. Make it quickly. Thank you. If this will save my son, then I am not afraid.
Then who will go into the Fade? Will it be you?
You have my eternal gratitude. May the Maker go with you.
Then let's get this started.
Connor is his old self. He does not seem to remember anything, which is a blessing. I suppose we will need to send him to the Circle of Magi's tower for training, once the war is over. It's so odd to think of the boy as a mage, of all things, should Eamon recover. I'm not sure how I will tell him of all this. Isolde is dead, yet her sacrifice saved their son. There is still the matter of Jowan. He performed the ritual and did not deceive us. In a way, he saved Connor's life even though he killed Isolde. I am unsure what to make of this. We will hold him for Eamon to decide his fate. If he doesn't recover, Jowan's fate is sealed. I have a feeling tonight's assault will be the worst yet. I'm asking you, please, help us. Help Eamon. Perhaps not. You're here, however, on the eve of our darkest hour. I'm hoping that means the Maker sent you to us. What do you say?
We're just going to abandon these people to their fate? Surely you don't mean that. Maybe you're right. Ah, how I hate this.
What a relief that you do not intend to mire us in this pitiful mess. Let us be underway soon.
I see. That's disappointing. I suggest you leave the village then. We have much to prepare for, and your presence would surely be a distraction.
I heard Thomas brought some dwarf to talk to Ban Teagan. That's you, I take it. Not really. We don't see much of your folk around here except for Dwyn. And the occasional caravan. Good fighters, I hear. If you're not planning on helping us, maybe you should just stay away. You're making everyone nervous. If you walk out of the village, don't expect us to be here when you get back. I'll leave that to your conscience, such as it is.
So that's it? You're not going to help us? You're just gonna leave? So, you're abandoning us. If you leave, I doubt we'll make it through the night. Please, we need your help.
Get away, you! I'm armed! Yeah? What about your friends? Well, I guess you don't look the sort. I just thought vultures would arrive sooner or later. Monsters attacked the village and dragged the bodies off to the castle. It's magic. Dark magic. There's a bit of valuables left if you look hard. Apparently the monsters weren't interested in them much. Only survivors in the chantry. Dying or asleep, maybe. I'm not going to risk it. Survive? I came here after the showdown, same as you. Lots of drag marks on the ground, all leading up to the castle. There's blood and bits left around, but no bodies. Same as you, I thought. Seeing if there's anything of value left. Not like anyone here needs it anymore, right? Right. Remember, there's plenty to go around.
What happened? Where am I? Am I still in the village? What's left of it? Where is everyone? Don't tell me. They're gone. All of them. You abandoned us. Why would you leave us to this fate? I suppose not. I should be thankful I'm alive. It's just... everyone I sought to protect is dead. I know you have business of your own here. Is this why you have returned? I had planned to make my way into the castle once everyone was safe, and... it seems there is nothing stopping me now. Come with me to the mill, if you like. We can talk more there.
There's no point trying to steal anything from me. I've already been robbed 3 times on the road, so just stay away. Thieves calling themselves soldiers, of course. Some claiming to work for the new king, others claiming to be fighting him. They're all scum. I had my own shop in Lothering before the dock spawn forced me to flee. And now this war starts and I've lost everything. Maybe I can start a new shop. If Redcliffe ever rebuilds, if this war ends, and if the Darkspawn don't have a run us all.
I had no idea that my father, the village, everyone was gone. I thought it was only in the castle. I'm glad I'm alive, but I suppose there's no point staying here any longer, is there? I have an aunt in Killarney I can stay with, I hope. Thank you ever so much for saving my life. I'll never forget you.
Please, don't. It isn't his fault. He just tried to help his father. Why must he pay with his life?
Do not make this any harder than it is, Isolde. She has made her decision.
Who says she gets to decide? I'm Connor's mother. I'm the Arlessa.
This is what must be done.
No! No! I won't let you do this! It isn't right! It isn't right!
It isn't right! Please don't do this! There must be another way! Maybe. But it feels like we simply haven't tried hard enough.
Go and do this quickly. We must save Eamon and restore the castle. I will make Isolde understand.
What does that mean? People always say things I don't understand. Is that why you're here? Are you going to kill me? She said you would. What's going to happen to me? When I'm dead? I don't think we do that. Songs say we go to the Maker. I hope he's nice. Is it going to hurt much? At least no one will be hurt anymore. And maybe Father can be helped. That's all I wanted. Just do it then.
You'll never win! You'll never take him! He's mine!
Don't hurt him! Please, have mercy on him. He's just a boy. He doesn't deserve this. There must be another option. The Circle must know some spell, or we could bring him to the cathedral in Benelem. They could exorcise him.
An exorcism will not help him, my lady.
Make her help me! There must be some other way! Don't kill my baby! I'm begging you! No, it doesn't have to be this way. I know what's at stake, but you can't tell me it's worth his life? You're a woman. What if this was your son? Tell me you wouldn't move the mountains to save him? No. Please, What have you done? It was just a boy. He did, and I tried so hard to save him. And what am I left with? Nothing. I wonder just how long Eamon will survive, now that the demon cannot sustain him. Will I lose my whole family, do you think? Enough. I wish to mourn my son now. Give me that at least. Tell me you wouldn't move the mountains to save him? Thank you. Thank you. You won't regret this. Connor? Connor, can you hear me? It's Mother.
Mother, it hurts so bad. Oh, it hurts.
It's all right, darling. We'll find a way to stop the demon. Can you stand up?
Fool woman! If I crushed Father's throat, would you watch? Would you cry? You are pathetic.
No, don't. Don't talk like that. Connor, come back. Please, don't go.
I'm sorry I called her, Mother. It hurts. Make it stop.
I will, baby. I will. I'll make the pain stop. Please. Leave me alone with him. You were right. He can't be helped. As am I. I am his mother. I brought Connor into this world. Let me do what must be done. I beg you.
Mother, it hurts.
Everything's going to be all right, baby. Just close your eyes for Mother. It is done. Andraste, have mercy on his soul.
So it is over. Connor is dead, and the demon gone with him. With its creatures vanquished, the castle is back under our control. I thought I'd never see my brother again.
My son, your nephew, is dead. Do not forget that in your great relief, Teagan.
How could I, my lady? Eamon has much to mourn if he recuperates.